Hello, in this video I'll be talking about basic guardrails for using AI. I'm talking about guardrails here, not policies or rules. I'm in no position to set policies or rules, and so refer to your local institutional, departmental policies. Here, guardrails, I'm talking about general guidelines to keep users within a safe or appropriate area. With these guardrails, trying to protect or maximize privacy, quality of content, academic integrity. I'll talk about each of these in turn. So for privacy, for general or non-institutional accounts, you should assume that the AI company operating the tool you're using retains, shares, and sells your data and trains future models on your conversations. Now, training future models on your conversations can be turned off on many tools, but I wouldn't take that to mean, okay, now I'm going to do things that I wouldn't have done before. Just assume that these AI companies have access to your conversations. So some guardrails are: do not enter any sensitive information into generative AI. That includes personal information that you wouldn't want your neighbor or colleagues to know, institutional information that your university wouldn't want you sharing with outsiders, and FERPA-protected student records. Now, are anonymized student homework assignments FERPA-protected student records? My understanding is that they are not, and so they are, legally speaking, at least it's okay to enter them into a generative AI. Ethically, morally, there's plenty of other questions there, but I'm just saying, as far as my understanding, I'm not a lawyer, but is that those are not FERPA-protected records. If you have an institutional account where you can log in to generative AI using your school email, please check your university's guidelines. They should tell you what protections your account gives you and what acceptable use is. For example, they might say these kinds of institutional data are okay to use in these tools. Okay, guardrails for quality control here. In the previous video, I said that these tools can hallucinate, they can lie, they favor fluency over accuracy. So just assume that AI-generated content is not factually reliable and is biased. So some guardrails there are: always have a human in the loop. There should always be a human kind of verifying the quality of the output, right, and the accuracy. If you're integrating generative AI into your work, you are responsible for the accuracy and quality of that content. If you don't have the knowledge to verify the accuracy and quality, you should probably not be using the tool in that way. I would say there are some potential exemptions for low-stakes language learning environments where learners are where the practice of using the language is more important than the accuracy or fluency in that particular moment. But we'll talk more about that later. And so guardrails for academic integrity. Submitting AI-generated content as one's own for an assignment is generally seen as a violation of most academic integrity policies, of learning goals, meaning it's a waste of the learner's time, and of the teacher-student relationship, meaning it's a waste of the teacher's time to have them grade and give feedback on AI-generated content. Beyond that, I think there's a big gray area, and that appropriate use varies greatly between one instructor and another, and one person and another. So, guardrail here: set clear expectations and policies on your syllabus of what you expect in your course and from your students, and try to use concrete examples of acceptable and unacceptable use. We'll be talking more about this in another video. All right, thanks.